This is Ref TV. Thank you so much for staying tuned as always. Today, we are going to be having a conversation with the country manager from Zoho, Kehinde Ogundare. And of course, we're going to be talking about the importance and the advantages of cloud software in Nigeria's businesses. My name is Victor Ake, and this is Tech Talk. Come with me. Let me show you a few things, of course, right here in the Zoho facility. Let's go. Tech, they say, is the new oil. And for you to grow your business globally, you've got to leverage on technology. And today we're going to be having a conversation with the country manager from Zoho, Kehinde Ogundare. And of course, we're going to be talking about the importance and the relevance of cloud software computing to Nigerian businesses. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing today as well?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right as well. I've got now going straight to the conversation this day. What's the concept of cloud software suite, basically?
All right, so cloud software really means any application that you need internet to access. So gone are the days when you need a server somewhere that you have to service it, when you don't have to keep your own data, right? So you keep and store your data in the cloud. That is what we mean by cloud software applications.
Okay, that's basically layman understanding of that.
Yes.
And of course, for someone who is in the market, say a business woman selling crayfish, maybe frozen fish in the market, what is the relevance and the importance of these for that particular person?
Okay, so it's actually very important for you to consider cloud application. So because you can access it anywhere you are, so on your mobile phone, on your computer, so far you have internet access. So if you can use any social media platform, then you will be able to use a cloud software to run your business.
Okay. Looking at Nigerian businesses, there are lots of competitions out there. And how would the cloud software, help and also encourage competitiveness in the Nigerian business sector?
Okay, great. Thank you very much. So when it comes to software, I believe technology has come to stay, right? If anybody is trying to do business, if you are trying to scale up your business, and in any way you are trying to do anything at all, even personal branding, you must find a way to incorporate technology. Now, imagine when you are confined to a space of four walls, right? You have to go to the office to use a computer before you can actually make decisions. So it's limiting. So what cloud software allow you to do is opportunity are endless. So far, you can access your mobile phone, you can have a computer with you, you have the internet, you will be able to actually do your business anywhere on any device. So you can run your business even when you are not within the country. So you can be anywhere in the world and you can still have access to your data and make informed decisions using the software.
That's amazing. Those are some advantages as well that could have. But expanding more on the advantages of cloud software suites in business in Nigeria, let's get to have some of those advantages that could be more specific to Nigerian businesses.
Okay, so the major advantage to cloud software, number one, is accessibility. So you'll be able to access your data anywhere on any devices. Secondly, it's very economical, right? You won't have to save, you don't have to spend money to maintain a server somewhere. So it's very, very economical in the sense that you can afford it, then you are mobile with it. So it's very affordable. So you can actually reduce the cost of operation by using a software that is cloud-based. And also security and privacy sector. So company like ours, we've put a lot of hard work into making sure your data is secure properly with us, so you won't have to worry yourself about it. All you need is just log into the laptop or your mobile phone and you can actually continue doing your business without any hinge.
All right, can they tell us some success stories that cloud software suite basically has achieved in the country Nigeria?
Okay, great. Thank you very much. So I think Zoho itself is a success story, right? Zoho is a privately owned company, right? And even recently, we announced our 1 million users globally. 100 million users, excuse me.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yes. So, and everything on Zoho today is built by Zoho, and we use it in-house. So imagine we have about 12,000 employees, more than 12,000 employees working with Zoho. We operate on Zoho on a daily basis, right? We use Zoho for our email and collaboration. Now, let's leave Zoho and go to our customers, right? We've seen a lot of cases where customers come in and they're trying to streamline the way they do their operations. So we work with them. We then recommend an application. For example, if you're trying to streamline your sales activities, right? Then we'll say, okay, go ahead and go for Zoho CRM. We do consultation. We'll tell you about the services, and then automation, right? You can automate a lot of things, right? And then over years, we can actually see that the customers have actually increased their revenue base, right? They've increased their customer, right? Also customer satisfaction, right? When you sell anything, you are trying to maybe service or product, you will need to have an after sales service. How do you maintain or make sure that your customers are getting the best and quality service from your rep, right? So Zoho Desk will do that for you. And we've seen people that come back and tell us that, okay, without Zoho, they will not be able to achieve this much success.
Looking at collaboration in the country, Nigeria, now there are lots of young business persons who are basically looking out for platforms where they can collaborate, to ensure that maybe they expand their businesses and do more for themselves. Now, both locally, both continentally, and then globally. How would Cloud Software Suite help young businesses do the collaboration and also ensure their productivity in the business place?
Great, thank you very much. So I think when it comes to collaboration and when it comes to workplace, right, it is essential. It's an essential part of any organization to have a collaborative platform.
Right.
Now let's talk within the team, right? Within an organization, you have the sales team, you have the marketing team, you have human resource, right? How do you disseminate information, right? You're working on the particular document right now. You want to share that with a colleague of yours, right? In the olden days, you have to finish, download, send it, then they reply. It takes a lot of time. Now, with one document, at least 10 people, even more than 10 people can work on it at the same time, right? So that's how you collaborate, right? You will be able to collaborate, share documents at a click of a button. You can easily share your ideas. Collaboration too. So we have Zoho Mail, we have Zoho Writer, we have Zoho Sheets. So which means everybody within the company can actually work on the same spreadsheet at the same time. So it eases the stress of sharing and waiting for response. Everybody can work together at the same time. So it's very important to think of collaboration and productivity too.
Of course, when you collaborate with this particular regard to productivity, basically it's something that comes automatically with this particular process of collaboration. Right? And of course, those are some of the things that we're looking at doing. Let's talk about data security, and compliance, which of course are crucial in Nigeria. Now we've had a situation where lots of young persons, they have their data being breached. And of course, if you look at some of the fintech companies, loan apps, basically, that is a crazy thing that goes on in the country. People just calls you and say, hey, someone is owing us so amount of money, and we need you to call this person because this person now has become a thief. So in quote, your data has been breached. These companies takes your contact and they make calls, even send messages across without your knowledge, and then they kind of slander your image and all of that. Now, how would this industry, the Cloud Software Suite, help to reduce all of this and also kind of maintain without having a data breach, basically?
Okay, great. So I think it's responsibility of the business owner and the data processor, which is a company like ours, to make sure that the data and security is optimal, right? In Zoho platform, right, we have a lot of certification, security, and privacy that we actually have certification for ISO, SOC certifications to ensure that our customer data is secure on our platform. And like you mentioned, we are all victim of this bank loan app and everything, sending you WhatsApp message that this is a thief. And I think that is a breach of confidence, which was why we were really excited when the Nigerian government enacted the law, Nigerian Data Protection Act 2023 in June, right? So which give a lot of business owner perspective into how to actually secure their customer data, right? You're not supposed to share my details without my consent.
Right.
You're not supposed to give out my phone number unless I know why you're giving it out, right? So gone are the days when things are done anyhow. And I think with the new law now, we can actually take control of our data in Nigeria. And the data is very important. Data is the new gold, right? When you have the right data and you can actually make sense of that data, you will see amazing opportunity with what you currently have with you.
Let's get an education about the new law that talks about data protection in Nigeria. Let's have you educate us on that a little bit.
Okay, great. So the new law basically just makes sure that the data processor, right, which is our company, and the data subject, it is your law, it is your right, by the way, it is your right to have your data secure. So it doesn't make sense you trying to collect a lot of data. For example, now you want to register on Zoho, and I'm asking for your date of birth, I'm asking for your gender, I'm asking for international passport, I'm asking some details that are irrelevant to the purpose of which you want to collect, you want to use it for. So now this new law has streamlined it down to the T that okay, you should only collect data from client or customer that is relevant to why you're collecting that data. And then secondly, if there's a data breach, you have to report that within a stipulated amount of time to the Chief Data Protection Officer.
Okay.
Right? So we call it DPO. So you should report it immediately, and then they can trace it and then create an avenue to mitigate data breach within the country. So I think the new law is a welcome development.
In today's fast evolving world, virtually every facet of our lives has become intricately intertwined with technology. From the moment we wake up until we retire to sleep, technology permeates our daily existence, profoundly impacting the way we work, communicate, and even relax. Join us every Monday as I embark on an exhilarating journey into the ever-expanding realm of technology. Together, we'll explore the latest advancements, dive into the fascinating world of innovation, and navigate the digital landscape that shapes our present and future. I am Victor Ake, and this is Tech Talk.
Artificial intelligence. While proponents of AI development argue that it will help people in many tasks, the development of machines with a human or greater level of intelligence has raised a lot of philosophical as well as ethical debates, from the risk of putting humans out of jobs to general safety to the moral ramification of creating something sentient purely for server work. The discussion is sure to be a long one and will surely shape our future. But experts have said that AI won't replace humans, but it will rather aid humans' job. 3D printing. 3D printing, also known as additive manufacturing, is a technology that has the potential to transform various aspects of our lives, from producing replacement car parts, tools, and household items, to replicating art pieces and creating medical devices. It could significantly impact globalization, manufacturing sectors, labor markets, and even lead to a resurgence of small manufacturing companies. In essence, 3D printing has the potential to be a transformative innovation with far-reaching implications comparable in significance to the printing press. Virtual reality. Like the electric car, scientists have been trying to get virtual reality or VR technology off the ground for a long time. VR can refer to basically any immersive software that stimulates sights, sounds, and experiences. The technology is being explored for application in many other areas, such as engineering, military training, archaeology, phobia treatments, and therapy and film. With augmented reality quickly becoming an actual reality, this technology will eventually change not only how we see the world, but also how we interact with it. Driverless cars. The innovation of driverless cars, currently tested by companies like Google and Tesla Motors, has the potential to revolutionize transportation and urban planning. In this future, fewer people may own cars, and instead, autonomous vehicles could be shared through services like Uber, leading to reduced pollution, less congestion, and more public space in cities. This innovation could reshape the entire automotive industry and how we think about personal transportation.
And for every business person who wants to use a product, an application, or even a software, they look out for the benefits that it's going to give to them in their businesses. Now, using the class software, are there specific benefits that industries like maybe finance, healthcare, or agriculture, can basically get from using the class software?
Absolutely, and they have the same in common across board actually. So whether finance, whether education, whether agriculture, right? Even human resource, anything, right? So all of them have common thing, right? The similarity between them is number one, the finance department, right? You have the human resource department, you have the sales department. No matter what you're doing, you are selling something. Now, so let's take, for example, for the financial part of it, right? We have Zoho Books, which is a cloud software for managing your finances, right? So you'll be able to do your profit and loss accounting, just do your posting properly, easily. You don't have to be an accountant to be able to use the software.
Oh, for real?
Yes. You know,
so there are templates for that.
Of course, absolutely. Just the only thing you need is just post your journal properly, right? Get the invoice, get the bills, post them properly. We have chart of account. So the system is going to do the heavy lifting for you. Just make sure that you're good with what you're doing, right? And secondly, too, we have maybe project management application, Zoho Projects for one, and Zoho Sprint, right? You want to be able to manage your product properly, break them down into project, milestone, task list, task and subtask, you know, for you to be able to get control over that project. And also for human resource, we have Zoho People, which is a comprehensive human resource application, right? You want to be able to do your attendance management, you want to be able to do your reporting, you want to get your leave revenue and everything. You'll be able to manage that with Zoho People. And finally, everybody is selling something, right? And you want to be able to manage that sales process, right? We have Zoho CRM. This is a comprehensive customer relationship management software, right? Zoho CRM. So that one, you'll be able to nurture your lead through the sales pipeline. You want to know what they're doing. You want to know what your people are saying about you. You know, you want to be able to engage them properly. You want to know what stage is this lead currently, right? You'll be able to manage that and also automate a lot of things, right? The welcome email, what we do email, you want to create a task, assignment and everything, you'll be able to manage that with Zoho CRM.
Yeah, talk about automation now.
Yes.
Basically, now as a business person, a young business person,
Yes.
Who basically just started striving,
Yes.
in the business industry, and lots of persons are sending messages across to me, for instance, and I want to respond to all of these messages. So I have 100 mil, come to me at this point in time, and I need to respond to all of that. How would automation help me do that without me basically wanting to sit down and respond to all of the emails at the same time?
Good. So let's take it journey by journey. As a business owner, there is a platform whereby you are generating leads, right? So Zoho CRM will enable you to create a web form on your website, so people can actually go to your website, put their name and email address, and automatically that data will be captured within the CRM. Now, when you automate that process, the moment the lead is created within the CRM, you can create a flow that an automatic email will be triggered from the CRM to welcome the customer. Now, imagine that experience. When you go on the website, you sign up, and all of a sudden somebody is saying, "Hi, welcome to Zoho, how can I help you?" This is what we do, giving them a breakdown of what you do. Now, apart from sending email to the client, you can also create a task for your employee. Okay, Kenin, we have a new lead, you have to follow up, this is what they need. You're not just even sending it out. You can actually be specific that, okay, if this customer is from Lagos, send it to this person. It's in Abuja, send it to that person. So you actually have control about your customer experience. You can automate a lot of things, create tasks, follow up tasks, create meetings, schedule meeting activities, even update a particular field, whether yes or no. That automation is there for you. And when you remove all those mundane activities by automating your process, you give your salespeople enough time to think and actually do the selling itself.
That's amazing. Now let's talk about trainings, because lots of young persons perhaps might want to get the knowledge, on how they can become cloud software engineers on their own. And of course that could also be an entry point to someone who wants to venture into technology in that space. Does Zoho offer those forms of trainings, for individuals who want to be in the tech space as cloud software engineers?
I won't say necessarily we do not really provide that necessarily, actually. Yeah. However, what we do is our software is already simplified. So you don't really need the tech knowledge to be able to operate on the software. So why do you want to go to school to learn all those things? I'm not saying it's bad to go to school.
Yeah.
But imagine a market woman that wants to use a software to run her business, and I'm telling her you have to go to school to learn programming, coding and stuff, right? You don't need those things. So our software is already simplified. It's very, very user-friendly. All you need to know is how to operate a computer or how to operate your mobile phone and the idea of what you want to do as well, right? So it's easy for you to use our software. So you don't need any big knowledge on technology to operate on Zoho platform.
So just getting the software basically enables you to utilize it. So you don't need all of those school, but with your logic as a person and understanding how it works, I could be referred to as a tech bro.
Oh, yes, yes. Let's say that, yes.
So Nigeria has a diverse business landscape.
Yes.
And one might want to ask, how does Zoho cater, to the needs of both small and large enterprises in the country?
All right, thank you very much for that question. So, personally, I think the core being of Zoho is to provide solution for businesses to scale, right? And also, Zoho as an example, we started small. Now we have 100 million users globally. Even last year, we announced our $1 billion revenue. So I can tell you that we cater for those businesses in the sense that we provide them quality, world-class solution at an affordable rate, right? And then we also partner with few organizations, maybe some SME community, to bring this solution to the local people in the market. Now, that does not mean that Zoho is only meant for SMEs. We have enterprise clients, like huge established enterprise clients using our software as well. So whether you are small, medium, big, or large, so there is always something for you on Zoho. And let's talk about scalability. For every business, the goal is to scale your business, right? Today, you might be just maybe 10 users, and maybe in 2 years, you can upgrade and move to like 100 users, right? So Zoho will allow you to do that. You can start small, then gradually you can scale up your business. So as you're growing your business, Zoho is ready to grow with you. So that's scalability. So we can grow with you, make it easier for you to run your business, establish it on Zoho platform, then develop from there.
Okay, so what packages should we look out for in those regards?
Okay, great. So we've got a lot of package, right? And one of the most interesting one for me is the Zoho Workplace, right? So Zoho Workplace is very essential for any business owner to take that very seriously. That's when you get a professional email address for your business. You have the collaborative tool, right? Zoho Writer, Zoho Sheets. We've got Zoho Meeting for web conferencing. Now, when you take that one a step further, right, you go into sales. You have Zoho CRM. We have Begin for small businesses. So because we are trying to encourage people to move to Zoho Zoho CRM might be like a full-fledged system, but then we now be like, okay, you can start with Zoho Begin. So we move from spreadsheets, move to Zoho Begin, try automating your process gradually. And after that, you want to talk about after sales services. We have Zoho Desk, and ultimately you want to do marketing. This is the age and time for email marketing, right? We have Zoho campaigns that you can use for email marketing. And social media is a big thing in Nigeria. You want to be up to date on what is happening on the social media platform. Now, how do you manage all the social media platform on one dashboard, right? We have Zoho Social that will allow you to schedule your posts, understand your engagement level, your reach, your impression. You want to know your brand health. Are you losing followers? Are you getting new followers? Based on that, and where your followers coming from. What is the demographic of your followers? That will also influence and also encourage you to create your content for that particular segment, right? Now, imagine what you can do. Talk about email marketing, for example. When you send an email to a client, to a group of people, let's say 2,000 people, and you can actually tell when the email got delivered, right? You can tell how many people opened the email. Even when you have a link within the email, you want to know how many people click those information, click that link. You already have information, right? So you can tell that, okay, out of 2,000, 700 people click on the link. So that means 700 people have shown interest in this particular thing I want to sell. So your salespeople will not be going after the 1,300 that did not open the link. They will start with the 700. Then they would streamline it down. Then they now focus on other markets. So it's just information. When you have this at your disposal, you will be able to create a solid sales network.
All right, thank you so much.
Business.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Of course, and that's how we call it a wrap on today's episode of Tech Talk with Victor Age. Our guest has been the country manager from Zoho. And of course, we talked about the importance of cloud software in Nigeria businesses. Do enjoy the rest of your day.